Hi, Veer.
Hi!
Veer, I have a question. So, I want to talk to you about the movie that we saw yesterday called Interstellar. Can you tell us a little bit about what the movie is about? Because I didn't really understand it fully.
It's about unraveling the laws of nature. Like, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, can you just be elaborate on that? And can you be a little bit clear when you
Uh,
speak and look at the
it's
camera?
about discovering the laws of nature, what they are, what to do best, how to get humans off the planet, like that.
Okay, just tell us about the story. Tell us the story.
There's this guy called Cooper who goes in a spaceship into a wormhole and tries to find a planet where humans can live without having to wear stuff like oxygen suits and everything. And there's breathable air and there might even be life.
Okay, what's a wormhole?
A wormhole is kind of like it's like a shortcut. Imagine a sheet of paper. And once the sheet of paper and then you draw two X's on the sheet of paper. Okay? And supposing the distance right in between them is too far to travel, you can draw them another way. If you fold the paper in half just so that the two X's are touching each other, you'll create a shortcut in the third dimension from the second dimension, and that's what a wormhole really is.
Okay. There was also talk about gravity and time in the movie. I didn't understand that. Can you tell us the relationship between gravity and time?
Gravity slows down. There's a reason for this. Imagine like a giant grid on a giant rubber sheet that's pulled taut like a trampoline, right? And if you take an object of some kind, say a bowling ball, put it in the center of the grid, the grid squares will appear to bend down as the ball um, makes a dent in the trampoline kind of thing, and you can roll a marble around it and watch as it travels around and finally touches the bowling ball. And the grid is measured in a different way. If you go up the grid from the corner, it's considered you're going in time. You're going if you're going right into the grid from the corner, then you consider traveling through space. So when the grid squares bend down, then the time is curved as well as the space. So it slows down. The more gravity a planet has, the more the time slows down.
Okay. So, what do you think Merv did in the movie?
What she basically did is that she just basically found a law of nature due to Cooper interfering with her watch and discovered that Plan B was better than Plan
What was plan B?
A. To make stations like space station outside planets like Saturn and stuff.
And can you just tell us how did Cooper communicate it? He wasn't even there. The law to his daughter.
Basically, what happened was this is periodical. He fell into a black hole, supposed fell into the singularity, and some type of aliens who created the wormhole at the same time happened to open their fifth dimension where they could travel through time like it was space as it was that time, right? They opened it up and into a third dimension format for Cooper, as you had this huge full screen movie, but you wanted to fit it on a tiny iPod Touch window. You'd squash it down so that it just fits there.
Okay, what's a black hole, Veer?
Hmm?
What's a black hole?
Black hole. It's it's kind of like a collapsed star. So suppose it's a star, like a gigantic star, and it grows older and older and older. And as the hydrogen fuel in it is used up, there's more and more helium until the star starts feeding on helium, and it grows so huge that any planets around it will be either too hot to live in or swallowed up by the star itself. And then it will explode in a supernova, sending gas everywhere from the star. And sometimes the gas is all joined back in. And it collapses into a tiny central point, which collapses in on itself too, to create a black hole. This black hole would be tiny, like compare the star, like let's say it's 500,000 million billion Earth kilometers wide, and the black hole would actually be the same size as three iPads. And basically what happens then is that the gravity from the black hole gets so strong that if light is near enough for it, it can't escape. It might be able to orbit around the black hole, creating an area we call the photon sphere, but it can't escape. When it's pulled into a black hole, everything is stretched so much that the matter properties of it does not work anymore and absorbs into the black hole's central point.
Okay, two more questions, Veer. How many stars will you give the Interstellar movie?
4. Most of it was based on theory.
Why not 5?
Like I said, most of it was based on theory, and that's usually unpredictable. And in the black hole, when they fill in it, before they reach a singularity, they shouldn't even be able to see it, because all the light rays would be sucked straight into it and not be bouncing back to Cooper's eyes. And plus, he would be stretched so much that his body would snap into and destroyed as a unit of mass, leaving just atoms before he could actually see the singularity.
Okay, and the last question is, do you have a message for the filmmakers?
No.
Do you have a message for the people who saw it?
No.
Okay, thanks for your time, Veer. Bye.